Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives For You channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The father of the well-liked TLC program Sister Wives is Kody Brown. The program chronicles the Brown family's journey through the challenges of multiple marriages. Kody is frequently accused of giving preference to one wife over the others. Fans have recently brought attention to the fact that he appears to favor some kids over others. He has erratic relationships with his children, he is distant from some and rarely interacts with others. On the other hand, he has a strong relationship with some kids. This begs the difficult question, why does he have a stronger bond with some kids while being distant from others? This dynamic involves a lot of variables. See what fans think of these striking contrasts by reading on. Kody Brown's relationships with his kids are complicated. With his 4 spouses, Kody Brown has a total of 18 children, 7 sons, 10 girls, and 1 transgender child. Their sole child, Leon Brown, who is transgender and uses the pronouns they/them, was born to Kody's first wife, Mary. Kody has 6 children with his second wife, Janelle, daughters Madison and Savannah, and sons Garrison, Logan, Hunter, and Gabriel. Christen, Kody's third wife, is the mother of 6 children, Aspen, Mykelti, Gwendolyn, Isabel, Truly, and a son named Paydon. Finally, Robin, Kody's 4th wife, has 5 children, daughters Aurora, Brianna, and Ariella, and sons Dayton and Solomon. Robin's previous marriage produced 3 of her children. With his kids, Kody Brown manages a complicated web of relationships that are marked by differing levels of intimacy. There is estrangement because some of his children are very far away. For some, Kody's engagement in their lives is minor. The complex relationships within his family are highlighted by the few children with whom he has developed a close and strong bond. Brown claims that his estranged children deceived him, but he did not leave them. He has claimed that his kids are colluding against him, have shut him out, and have treated him with contempt. Prior to Garrison's death, Kody had become distant from both his sons, Gabriel and Garrison, and his daughters, Maddie and Isabel. Kody Brown prefers his male offspring to his female offspring. Supporters think Kody Brown has a tendency to give preference to some kids. Many people shared their opinions about Kody's relationship with his kids on Reddit, implying that he prefers his male kids over his female ones. Furthermore, it appears that Kody prefers the spouses with more male offspring. Viewers of Sister Wives can see that Kody gives his wife, Janelle, and her kids more attention than he does to his wife, Christen, and her children. Christen has only 1 child, whereas Janelle has 4 male children. Christen frequently needs to request that Kody spend more time at her house rather than Janelle's. Supporters stated, Janelle has 2 daughters, but I believe he still gave preference to the guys. The girls also received some attention from him simply by being around, so she did not see it the way Christen did. Furthermore, according to what I've read, Paydon spent a lot of time with Janelle's boys, which is likely why he got more attention than his sisters. I do believe that he felt his marriage to Christen was inferior, which caused tension in his connection with those daughters and contributed to a lot of the unfairness. Kody is petty enough to act in this manner. Kody can't be there for Isabel's spine surgery because it was a biological condition she was born with that no amount of good or bad parenting could fix, but he is there for Sol's bottle rot dental surgery, which is a totally preventable condition that results from inadequate child care. For his male child, Kody Brown was available, but not for his girl child. Fans accuse him of showing preference for his male children because he spends a lot more time with them. Furthermore, Gwen Brown provided information regarding Kody's relationship with his male offspring in a YouTube video. Gabe and Garrison were upset because their relationship with Kody was breaking down, according to Gwen. According to her, all of the men are unaware that Kody and the female children have always had this relationship. Gwen seems to think that her father has never had good relations with the Brown family's female children. On the other hand, the father and the male children got along well. How do you feel about Kody Brown giving preference to his sons over his daughters? Tell us in the comments below. According to Sister Wives previews, Janelle and Christen Brown may still be close. When both women were still married to Kody Brown, they became good friends. Many speculations have been spreading that since they are living apart, they aren't as close as they once were. Let's examine their friendship more closely and see where it stands right now. Their new lives. Both Janelle and Christen decided to leave the multiple marriage, so they left Kody at about the same time. Since then, Christen has wed David Woolley, and her admirers believe that their union has caused a rift with Janelle. To be near her kid and launch a new company, Janelle relocated to North Carolina. Without Kody, both women have been traveling and focusing on their new lives and occupations. But a lot of people appear to be wondering if their friendship is still going strong or not. Their current friendship. In light of the numerous reports that Christen and Janelle were no longer close, Christen shared some amazing pictures of the two of them. She shared in her stories on Instagram. She posted a few photographs of the two of them together at a Bloomingdale's event in Florida. They appeared to be extremely content together in the pictures. 2K shopping spree is how Christen tagged the pictures. Plexus Worldwide. Thank you. Additionally, Janelle posted the pictures to her stories and informed her followers that they had been granted $2,000 to spend on department store purchases. Given that they are both top sellers for the Plexus firm, it was obviously a gift for them. Janelle and Christen are obviously still good friends. Despite being quite busy in their new life, they still try to visit each other as much as possible. How do you feel about the friendship between Christen and Janelle? Are they still as close as they were while they were still married to Kody, in your opinion? We'll keep an eye on them to see if they decide to share more of their journeys. Mary Brown said that because she didn't have as many children as his other spouses, her ex-husband Kody Brown attempted to deprive her of her share of the sister spouse's family estate. On the Sunday, January 19th edition of the TLC series, Mary talked candidly with her friend Jen Sullivan about the situation in a rare conversation with her only child, Leon Brown. The topic of discussion was the division of the Coyote Pass property owned by the Brown family after Kody's divorces from Mary, Janelle, and Christen Brown. Mary and Janelle were still awaiting a decision regarding the land they were originally scheduled to reside on, even though Christen had earlier sold her share of Coyote Pass back to Kody for just $10. Mary informed Sullivan that Kody's whole big thing back then was I would get 2 acres. Well, since you don't have as many children, you don't need as much, he says. While he and his last wife, Robin Brown, have 2 children and her 3 from a previous marriage, Janelle and Kody have 6 children together. When Sullivan heard what her buddy was saying, she was shocked and said, "You paid equally. You made an equal payment. I'm simply holy shit." Mary concurred that given the amount of money she invested in the land, as well as the funds she contributed to the family for things like college, she was undoubtedly entitled to a significant portion of it. I paid for Leon's college myself, and most of the kids' cars were paid for with that money, but not Leon's, Mary said. I made the auto loan payments. I am aware that my child's school was not covered by the family funds, but I am unsure of the exact percentage that was used to pay for other children's education or cars. In fact, Kody stated, I am not entitled to an equal portion of the property because I only have 1 child. Kody dismissed Mary's worries. He said, "We had 18 children to look after. That is simply a minor issue." That was not the case for Mary's acquaintance, though. "My God," Sullivan said to her, "we should call the lawyer." In January 2023, Mary and Kody parted ways. On season 19 of Sister Wives, the family has been at odds over what to do with Coyote Pass. Janelle has even warned Mary in the past to protect her interest in the quarter of land to which she is entitled. Don't you believe that we are supporting one another? When Mary questioned her ex-sister wife, Janelle said, "No, I really don't." The final wife in the now-defunct plural marriage is haunted by Robin Brown's usage of strange magic tricks in the past. Robin Brown is the star of the TLC series Sister Wives. Viewers say she went to great lengths to hide any history that did not suit her version of the family's history, so while she may have fooled herself, the fans did not. Sister Wives. Brown Robin for the gusto, I grabbed. Because Robin Brown was so keen to fit herself and her children into Kody Brown's life, fans took notice of her early tactics. Mary Brown was there for Robin from the beginning. For her husband, whom Mary shared with 2 other wives, she desired this new bride. According to Sister Wives followers, Robin understood who to appease in order to get acceptance into this family. Fans found out that Robin received a lot of support from Mary in a book written by the Five Wives a few years ago. When courting this polygamous husband, she even sought her counsel. But Christine Brown and Janelle Brown were not as enthusiastic as the original matriarch of Sister Wives. Their welcome wagon didn't roll out, even though they took a fourth wife. But after Robin got her foot in the door and Kody proposed, Mary no longer needed her help. As a result of Robin's marriage to Kody, his attentiveness to his new bride caused dissatisfaction and hurt to all three of his previous spouses. Then, for a lengthy romantic honeymoon, their shared husband took his fourth wife away. But there was also hostility as a result. This was the start of the end for this polygamous household, according to Sister Wives followers. Supporters say Robin Brown achieved her goals. She then set about making Kody's life revolve around her. This involved fabricating some historical events. History was erased by Robin. Robin Brown's attempt to erase her past was witnessed by Sister Wives followers. By include Kody Brown in her past before she even knew him, she accomplished this. Robin's creepy image of Kody is still discussed by fans. He appeared to have been in his 20s when he was painted. After that, he held her 3 ex-marriage children. The kids were significantly younger when they first met Kody. According to the fans, this was as false as it got. Below is the portrait. Therefore, the fourth wife removed her children's father from the canvas and replaced him with the Sister Wives patriarch. This thus gave the impression that Kody had reared them from birth. And he didn't, of course. When Robin's children were as young as they appear in the picture, she had never met Kody. Her fans therefore assume that she shared the other wives' wish for a long marriage to her spouse. She tried to obliterate history because she wanted it so badly. Before Kody Brown, what's left of Sister Wives? Robin Brown put a lot of effort into making up for the 20 years that the other wives shared a spouse, but she was unable to do so. She was so troubled by it that she stood in front of the whole Brown family and expressed her wish that she had kept her purity for Kody. However, many of the Sister Wives' children were still impressionable young adolescents when she did this. Her 3 children from a previous marriage were also part of this group. Following a lengthy, tearful confession, she expressed to everyone her regret for giving up her innocence to the man who also happened to be the father of her 3 eldest children. Many admirers referred to this as simply terrible, and many believed it might have hurt her kids. Robin got exactly what she asked for. Fans of Sister Wives now see Robin Brown as a lady who succeeded. Fans, however, contend that it even went so far as to leave ruined lives in its wake. Her children never talked about their history of being remade in that photo, despite the fact that all 3 of the original wives admitted to feeling the sorrow. Plus, their mother said she wishes she had waited for Kody to give him her purity, so they never talked about their thoughts on the show. Perhaps Robin didn't think about the consequences of claiming her first husband was a mistake. After all, her 3 children were fathered by this man long before Kody or his TLC show existed. Sister Wives' shocking truth. Kody Brown's obvious better connection with his sons. Why he treats his boys differently than his daughters. Introduction. The Kody Brown controversy that fans can't ignore. For years, Sister Wives fans have noticed a troubling pattern. Kody Brown seems to have a much stronger bond with his sons than with his daughters. From road trips and deep conversations to shared hobbies, Kody often appears more engaged with his boys, leaving his daughters out of the picture.
But why?
Is this favoritism? Or is there a deeper reason behind it? In this deep dive, we'll break down the most obvious examples of Kody's bias, the fan reactions, and what this means for his fractured family dynamic. Buckle up, this is one Sister Wives bombshell you won't want to miss. Chapter 1. Kody's Boys Club, how he treats his sons differently. Fans have seen it play out for years. Kody laughs, bonds, and spends quality time with his sons in ways that he simply doesn't with his daughters. Obvious examples of favoritism. Boys' road trips. Kody has taken his sons on exclusive trips while barely spending one-on-one time with his daughters. Bonding over manly activities. He frequently engages in sports, off-roading, and outdoor activities with his boys while neglecting his daughters. Different treatment of sons versus daughters' independence. When the boys defy him, like Gabriel and Garrison, Kody still shows some willingness to reconcile. But when his daughters, like Isabel, stand up to him, he shows little effort in mending the relationship. Why does Kody act this way? Let's dig deeper. Chapter 2. Kody's relationship with his daughters. The neglect is real. It's impossible to ignore. Kody's relationships with his daughters have been strained for years. Biggest signs of disconnection. The Isabel surgery scandal. Kody refused to be there for Isabel's major spine surgery, leaving fans outraged. Savannah's holiday heartbreak. Kody completely ignored Savannah during Christmas, while still maintaining some contact with his sons. Mary and Mariah's rocky relationship. While Mariah, now Leon, and Mary have had issues, Kody has done little to repair the situation, showing little concern for their well-being. This pattern of emotional neglect has left many daughters feeling abandoned. But is this just a case of bad parenting, or does Kody have a deeper issue with connecting to his daughters? Chapter 3. The root of Kody's bias. Why does he favor his sons? There are several possible reasons Kody connects with his sons more than his daughters. 1. Traditionalist views on gender roles. Kody often talks about masculinity, leadership, and strength, values he seems to enforce with his sons. He's encouraged his boys to be leaders, while treating his daughters as second-class citizens. 2. The Robin factor. Robin's influence on Kody's parenting is undeniable. Has she encouraged him to focus on the boys while keeping the girls at a distance? Kody spends most of his time with Robin's kids, especially Dayton. 3. Struggles with emotional connection. Kody appears to have difficulty with emotional vulnerability, something that his daughters may require more of than his sons. Rather than showing support, he dismisses their needs, calling them too emotional. Understanding these factors gives us insight into Kody's shocking behavior, but it doesn't make it any less heartbreaking. Chapter 4. How this affects his daughters long-term. The neglect Kody has shown toward his daughters isn't just a bad parenting moment. It has long-term consequences. How it's impacting the Brown girls' future. Christine's daughters have moved on. Christine's daughters, like Aspen and Mykelti, have distanced themselves from Kody. Isabel's growing independence. After the surgery betrayal, Isabel has had little to no relationship with her father. Savannah's heartbreak. The youngest daughter from Janelle's family has been almost entirely ignored, leaving fans devastated. These young women are learning how to build their futures without Kody, a clear sign that his favoritism may cost him dearly in the years to come. Chapter 5. Fan outrage. How viewers have reacted to Kody's bias. Fans are furious over Kody's blatant favoritism. Social media has exploded with outrage over how he treats his daughters versus his sons. Fan reactions. Kody doesn't deserve daughters. The way he treats them is disgusting. He literally told Isabel to go get surgery without him there. But he can take his sons on a trip? Wow. I hope these girls move on and never look back. TLC viewers are making it clear they're done with Kody's favoritism and they're demanding answers. Chapter 6. Could Kody ever fix this? Or is it too late? Is there any way Kody can repair the damage he's done to his daughters? Or is the damage irreversible? What Kody needs to do? Publicly acknowledge his failures. The first step to change is admitting the problem. Make genuine efforts to reconnect. If he wants his daughters in his life, he needs to show up for them, emotionally and physically. Stop playing favorites. His daughters need to feel as valued as his sons. Until then, the rift will only grow wider. Will Kody step up, or will he continue down this destructive path? Chapter 7. The bigger picture. What this says about plural marriage and family dynamics. Kody's blatant favoritism isn't just a personal failing, it's a reflection of the issues within plural marriage itself. How plural marriage affected his parenting. Too many kids, not enough attention. With multiple wives and over a dozen children, Kody has failed to be present for all of them. Different moms, different priorities. His relationships with his children have been shaped by his shifting marriages. This raises a crucial question. Is plural marriage doomed to fail when it comes to raising emotionally healthy children? Conclusion. The end of Kody's legacy? Kody Brown's favoritism toward his sons over his daughters is one of the most obvious and heart-wrenching aspects of Sister Wives. And now, it's clear, his daughters are done waiting for him to change. As Christen, Janelle, and even Mary's daughters move on from Kody's neglect, his future as a father looks bleak. Will he ever repair these relationships, or will he forever be remembered as the father who failed his daughters? Only time will tell, but if history is any indication, Kody might be facing a future filled with regrets. Would you forgive Kody if you were his daughter? Or is it too late? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Backhand index pointing down.